By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to master your emotions and take your power back after narcissistic abuse. Let's get started. Hey friends, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Tamie M. Joyce. I'm the founder of Tamie M Coaching and the creator of the Freedom class and the Ascension class. Please take a second to say hello and introduce yourself in the comments section below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Today I'm going to share with you valuable insights on mastering your emotions and regaining your power after experiencing narcissistic abuse. We're going to delve into the world of emotional intelligence and its profound impact on you and your healing and recovery process. Now, while the road to healing can be challenging, remember that you have the inner strength and resilience to rise above it all and come out the other side stronger, wiser, and more empowered than ever. Don't forget that. Now, let's begin by gaining a better understanding of what exactly narcissistic abuse is. To begin with, it's vital to recognize the signs and patterns of this form of emotional manipulation and psychological abuse up front. If you're new to the subject, my YouTube channel has nearly 200 videos devoted to discussing all things related to destructive narcissism, so you can gain a better understanding of what the hell has been going on with the toxic people in your life. The thing to know is this. Narcissistic abuse can take various forms, including emotional manipulation, gaslighting, and coercive control. And for many of you, this speaks to the very real experiences you are or have endured in your family of origin, your romantic relationships, and perhaps even with your friends or maybe even your in-laws. The bottom line is, it often leaves survivors feeling helpless, confused, insecure, anxiety-riddled, and emotionally drained. And that's actually the least of it. So the first step towards healing is acknowledging that you've been a victim of narcissistic abuse. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to live your life identified with being a victim. It means that you have been harmed, manipulated, exploited, and abused. In other words, victimized. And it's time now to do something about it. It's also important to know that you don't have to walk this path alone. And furthermore, real healing is possible for you. So with all of that said, what does emotional intelligence have to do with healing from narcissistic abuse? Well, emotional intelligence, otherwise known as your EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions effectively. And it can be a powerful tool for healing after narcissistic abuse. By honing your emotional intelligence, you can regain control of your feelings, thoughts, and actions, which in turn empowers you to move forward in a much more healthy, peaceful, confident, and empowered way. EQ helps you break free from the emotional change that the narcissist may have placed upon you, allowing you to regain your sense of self, rebuild your self-confidence, and recreate a stronger and new identity. One more aligned with the truth of who you actually are and your ultimate purpose on this planet. So how does one get started developing their emotional intelligence? Well, you begin by showing yourself compassion, understanding that although you certainly aren't perfect, and indeed you may very well have lashed out in some ugly ways and made all kinds of mistakes in response to being abused, the truth is what happened was not your fault. No matter what the gaslighting, destructive narcissist in your life may have told you, that is the truth. They'll deliberately provoke you by coming at you relentlessly, wear you down over time, and bait you into a highly triggered response, only to then turn around and accuse you of being the crazy or abusive one. Don't fall for that nonsense. And if you want to learn more about narcissistic baiting, how it works, but more importantly, what to do about it, you can watch this video here. Now, not only was the abuse you've endured not your fault, but what else is true is that you absolutely deserve genuine love, compassion, and understanding. And although it's vital to understand that forgiveness of yourself is a crucial step in healing, you don't have to rush to forgive the person or people who have abused you. You certainly don't want to do that prematurely. Why? Because it's a good way to set yourself up for more abuse. Here's the thing. When you do your healing and recovery work for real, you will ultimately come to a place of genuine forgiveness, release, peace, and freedom quite naturally and organically, knowing that A, forgiveness and reconciliation are not one and the same, and B, we forgive for us, not them. We forgive to set ourselves free so we can be at peace. Again, this has nothing to do with them. When you're ready and able, and once you have some serious healing under your belt, not a moment sooner. Once you've actually honored the truth of your experiences, then and only then, you will most certainly be well served by forgiving your abusers, but from a distance. And know that this doesn't mean condoning the narcissist's actions, but rather it's about releasing the emotional burden their abuse has placed on you. Again, it's not about reconciliation. It's about setting yourself free when you're ready. No matter what anyone tells you, you do this when you're ready, not a moment sooner. But once you are ready, once you've actually done your work and taken real time to honor the truth of your experiences, done your work to heal from those experiences, know that self-compassion and forgiveness go hand in hand. They enable you to let go of the past and move forward with a lighter heart and a much happier outlook. Next, setting boundaries. Now, setting and maintaining healthy boundaries is essential for your emotional well-being. It's a way of protecting yourself from further harm. So it's vital that you learn how to clearly define your boundaries and communicate them assertively, with confidence. Understanding that it's okay to say no to the things that do not align with your values. It's okay to say no to people, places, and things that affect you in a negative way or aren't in your best interest. It's okay to say no to anything or anyone that is detrimental to you and your well-being, your peace of mind and peace of heart. This, by the way, includes anything that you simply are not comfortable with. No apologies, no explanations, no thank you, period. Remember, boundaries are not necessarily barriers. What they are is a bridge to self-respect and self-preservation, as well as healthier relationships with safe and relatively healthy others. Now, if you need help learning how to set healthy limits and boundaries with confidence, you're likely an excellent candidate for my 8-week transformational coaching program, the Freedom Class. If that's of interest to you, there's a link in the description below this video where you can apply to see if you qualify for a free one-on-one consultation with either myself or a member of my team. Now, to be clear, this is an application process. This is for you if you're ready and able to invest in yourself and your healing and recovery journey. If you want the pain to stop, you want to find a way out of the fog, confusion, self-doubt, fear, and anxiety brought on by having been exposed to empathy-impaired emotional manipulators who feel entitled to hurt you, and worse yet, blame you for the hurt they cause. If that's you, the link is in the description below this video. Next, cultivating resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's a quality that can be nurtured and developed over time. Building resilience involves recognizing your strengths, learning from your experiences, and adapting to challenges. Acknowledge that you are already far more resilient than you likely give yourself credit for. So moving forward, what you want to do is embrace and own your inner strength and resilience and watch it grow from there. This alone can be the very thing that gets you through the tough times as you embark on your path of healing and recovery. Next, the importance of self-care. My friends, hear me. Self-care is not a luxury. It's a necessity, especially for those healing from narcissistic abuse. So start prioritizing self-care practices that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Now, this can include meditation, exercise, and spending time in nature, as well as with relatively healthy and safe loved ones. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It's an act of self-love and self-preservation. Anyone who tells you differently is someone you need to distance yourself from, for real. Next on the list, seek support. Don't hesitate to seek support from trusted friends and family members, as well as a therapist, counselor, or coach who specializes in narcissistic abuse healing and recovery. Sharing your experiences with empathic individuals can be incredibly validating as well as healing. Together, you can form a support network that will help you get through the difficult times. Next, reclaiming your power. Believe it or not, your power was never truly lost. Rather, it was temporarily obscured by the abuse, temporarily forgotten, handed over, so to speak, but not irretrievably so. As you heal, you'll gradually reclaim your personal power, and your sense of self will become stronger and more intact than ever before. Remember, you have the capacity to create a fulfilling and joyful life on your own terms. It's time now. And last but not least, thriving after abuse. The truth is, the journey of healing from narcissistic abuse is not only empowering, it's transformative. It will lead you to a place of profound self-discovery and deep personal and spiritual growth. It'll evolve you in ways you may not even be able to imagine right now. So embrace your newfound emotional intelligence and continue to develop and use it to navigate life with wisdom, grace, and compassion, as well as resilience. You are capable of not only surviving but thriving after this experience, I promise you. I and many hundreds of my clients have come through the other side stronger, wiser, more clear, confident, and free than we could ever have dreamed possible. If we can do it, so can you. Healing from narcissistic abuse is possible, and you have the strength within you to master your emotions and reclaim your power. Cultivating emotional intelligence, practicing self-compassion, learning how to set boundaries with confidence while seeking healthy, safe support are all key steps on your journey to a happy, healthy life in recovery. So embrace the opportunity to grow and evolve, knowing that you are worthy of the best that life has to offer. You deserve healthy love, peace, confidence, happiness, and abundance. You deserve a life filled with joy and purpose. And don't forget, you don't have to do this alone. There is a community of survivors who are here to uplift, support, and inspire you. And on that note, I'm going to call it a wrap. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more empowering content on healing, emotional intelligence, as well as personal and spiritual growth. Take care of yourself, stay strong, and never ever underestimate the power of your own resilience and your EQ. You've got this.